We are live. We are live. What's wrong, baby? I know. There is a tiny kitten here. You don't need to come be a big, giant monster dog over here. I know. Oh, she's hungry, baby. You gotta feed her. Are you gonna jump, Sweet Pea? You are feral. Are you gonna, like, jump up in my lap? Like, that's crazy. It is gonna be so easy to get you fixed. Little kitten, that's Thor. Thor doesn't have milkies. Thor does not have milkies. Hello, Heather. Hello, everyone. Hello. Oh. Are you okay? Oh, look at this sweet baby. She just fell. Poor baby. That's actually, that little kitten is going to be my sister's. It's on mom right now. And we're just letting her get a little bit older until she fully wings. I know, sweet babies. All right, y'all. I just wanted to come do a quick little live, give you an update. I had talked to y'all about we were gonna do a live with my mom's pig Chunk, and we were gonna feed him all the things. We went to the store last night. We got all the things to do it, and this is our weather right now. In our yard, it would be fine to do and video all of that, but in my mom's yard, it is a muddy, slick mess, and so we cannot do the Chunk video today. We're gonna try tomorrow, but the main reason I wanted to come on here is I just wanted to ask for prayers for our animals, because y'all know how wild it gets out here with the 4th. Hopefully it's gonna continue raining. It's stopped. My mom did say she's about 20 minutes away from us. She said that people are starting to pop fireworks over there, so that it's probably coming our way some way soon. And I thought about something earlier, and I just want to make it clear. I know that I am very strong in my opinion about fireworks. I hate them. I have many reasons for it, but I absolutely hate fireworks. But just because I hate fireworks does not mean you should hate fireworks. It means you should not stop popping fireworks if you enjoy it. So if you're gonna pop fireworks, please enjoy yourself. What I don't like about it is the excessiveness of it. I feel like it gets a little excessive over here sometimes. And then also people out here shoot guns into the air, and that's just really not safe. I'm not afraid of fireworks. I'm not afraid. I absolutely hate them because I have animals, and my animals do not handle fireworks very well. It just scares them all. They just even down to my chickens, they just really don't like it. And if it was like we had 1 or 2 dogs, like, okay, it would be manageable. Yes, Rocky. But when you have like 50 animals and upwards, especially livestock, that really get scared, it kind of turns your opinion on them a little bit. I've never been fond of them. In my opinion, fireworks never really also, when I was younger, made me like happy. I kind of saw it as blowing up money. I also really feel bad for anybody who served in the military or has been around like shooting and bombs and all of that kind of stuff. I really feel bad for them, because I know that can trigger PTSD, and that is no joke. So I also really feel bad for the humans that struggle with that. Yeah, so I'm not a lover of fireworks, but I want to make it clear, like, if you are enjoying your fireworks, please enjoy them. I just wish out here that people wouldn't go as crazy with it. There's like, just on our main road, there were like 5 stands and 1 store. Like, it is a fireworks store out here in Plum Grove. They replaced a restaurant with the fireworks store, and people have been kind of popping fireworks all week. But I know tonight is going to be especially rough because it's a Friday, so nobody had to go to work. Most people didn't have to go to work today, and tomorrow's Saturday, so most people won't have to go to work. tomorrow, so they can pop all night like they do for New Year's, which is not gonna be fun. There's not a lot I can do for the animals. You know, we've tried the play music, play the radio thing. Maybe in an area where it's not as populated, it would be easier. Like, I bet over at either of the JLs with Lester and Jamie, they would be able to, I have not been on Long Teresa. I'm just talking about fireworks. And you've been around long enough, you know how the fireworks, you know my stance on fireworks. I was just telling people to enjoy it and all that, but like also giving my stance on it. And not just from an animal point of view, but also like a PTSD point of view. I've started talking more and more about mental health, so I just kind of want to address that as well. It is rainy, it's kind of just gross, so we'll see. Fireworks is what scared Sadie off at JL. Yeah, I think over there, like maybe if where there's not as many people, they could probably do the radio thing and it would work. But here there are way too many people around us, and they go crazy. They do. And like Teresa said, the guns, yeah, the guns is definitely one. That one always scares me because here's the thing. New Year's, the guns don't scare me as much because when we're at New Year's, it's normally a little chillier outside, so all of the animals kind of go in a barn to get warm. It's hot though, and it also just rained, so you know it's soupy here. So the animals are not going to like I'm specifically talking like the goats and the donkeys. The dogs always have a spot to go. I hear you, Tilly. The pigs always put themselves up. The chickens, all of them are fine, but I'm talking more like the goats and the donkeys. Ziggy, they, you know, when it's hot, they don't like to go in their barn. And no, there's nobody like right by us that in the past few fireworks we've had has been shooting.
Hi, buddy.
Hi.
Can I let Maisie outside or should I leave her?
Yeah, no. She just went
I didn't know if you
no.
wanted her to not get sunburned or not.
No, she's fine. She's not. Does she look like a tomato today?
No.
Okay, she's fine.
No.
Maisie's gonna have to start getting sunscreen because she's tomatoey. So yeah, I have not taken my ADHD medicine today, so I'm kind of everywhere. You say hi. You say hi. Maisie doesn't like fireworks either, but Maisie gets to be inside for fireworks. What was I saying? Can somebody please remind me what I was saying? Good freaking Lord. It is clear we need to take the medicine. Maisie, you're gonna go down the stairs? It's okay, it's wet. It's wet. Oh, the guns. Yeah, so in past years, I think Lester told us that somebody did shoot guns and there were like bullets. I don't know if I'm pulling this story out of my butt or not, but like, I can ask, you know what, his son's right here. Did your dad tell us that somebody was shooting one year and it like sprayed the barn?
That was on New Year's.
But it was on the roof of the barn. So like, that's my fear. Even though I know nobody around us has been shooting guns lately, but it did happen and it's always a fear of mine. The goats don't want to go into that barn because it's hot. Now, we did clean it out knowing that this was coming up. I had my brother come over and he so graciously cleaned it out for me, and I'm so blessed that he did that because that was a really huge chore and he did it so quickly. So we did get all the old hay out of there. As you know, when it starts to get hotter, you take all of the hay out of the barn that they lay in, and then they just have the concrete because the hay makes it too hot in there. And we have both of the doors open now because it's summer, but it's still really hot in there, especially when it gets really humid and soupy, and they don't want to go in there. So do y'all hear the pigs screaming? It always scares me just a little bit. I don't think we've had a 4th of July that we've been here on the farm happen on a Friday night where they can pop like all night. They haven't started yet. It is very wet over here, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, like you can see, but normally what people do is they go and they pop in our area anyways, they pop in the road. So it's definitely thundering. We'll see by the time it gets dark if it rains again. It says there's like a 15% chance at like 6. So maybe, I don't know. There's not much I can do to prepare, you know. I could give some animal CBD. People have suggested that, but I don't know like how much it would actually do with how much of a war zone it is over here. And I don't want to be like mean about it and be like, my animals, don't make it a war zone over here, because I know people just want to celebrate the 4th. I know. I did fireworks when we were younger a little bit. I get it. But it still just kind of sucks knowing that I'm looking at all the animals right now. They're all being fed right now. They're all having a good day. And here in a couple hours, it is going to be like, who is that? Oh, it's a goat running. I thought I just saw a donkey take off down the pasture. No, it's just a goat. Don't worry. I was like, that's fast for a donkey. Yes, Tulip. Yes. So we're going to be hanging on here. It's going to be a long night. You can tell we're definitely going to be up a lot tonight. So, gonna need to go get some coffee. So Melissa said, I can't stand fireworks either. It's basically like setting money on fire. That is the kind of mentality I grew up with. It's kind of like setting money on fire. My sister and I were talking about it, and she's been like, I've been around people who spent like $5,000 on fireworks, and I'm like, I cannot imagine that. I cannot imagine that. Do you know how much feed and how many emus I could buy with $5,000? A lot. Yes, Tulip. So the ones that freak out the most, honestly, is the dogs. The dogs is definitely the worst. Everybody else, the goats, some of the goats don't like it. The fainters, it normally catches them off guard. Not enough for them to faint, but they're the little more skitsy ones, the fainters. Tulip, I hear you, honey. The cats just don't like it. Even the inside cats don't like it. The thunder has been pretty brutal, but they're used to the thunder. Not the dogs. Rooster. Tulip, I'm trying to talk, honey. She's just sitting down here, just messing with me. Maisie doesn't like it, but Maisie's inside. The other pigs, they've never really cared. It's gonna be really interesting, the emu chicks. We have not had emu chicks go through New Year's yet. Because we got Peaches in like January after New Year's, and BB came later. So they haven't gone through that yet. Ziggy has. There was one year that Ziggy was running around the yard when they did fireworks, and then there was another year that he just laid in the garage, and then another time where he just laid in the yard. So Ziggy's kind of a wild card on how he's going to be. His leg is feeling better, so if he does feel the need to run around, he will. I think the pigs handle it well. I do remember the donkeys, like Imogene and Dan and all of them, when they lived here, they did not handle that well. That was like not good at all. The ABCs haven't seemed to have a problem with it. Like, and when I say they haven't seemed to have a problem with it, I mean like to the point that they're like distressed like you typically see your dogs do. You can tell everybody is very uncomfortable when it happens, especially if you saw, I think on New Year's, I posted a video on Facebook of like what it looked like, and I'll do that again tonight so you can kind of get a picture of what it's like around here. They're obviously very uncomfortable with it, but like to the point that like distressed, like I really need to intervene. Not so much the donkeys. I more so worry about all of the guns in the area. Also, any dogs that get loose tonight, because unfortunately there are going to be dogs that are going to freak out. They're going to get loose. It will happen. It happens every year to many people, not just here, all around the world whenever they're popping fireworks. And so I also worry that those dogs might try to get into our area. Okay, there's fireworks and a gun as we speak. That was a gun and a firework. That's great. Woo! We're starting it off good. I know, little kitten. So scary. I know, baby. It's okay. Oh, you're whining at your mom because she won't lay down and you want to eat. I'm sorry. Can't help you there, baby. Sweet pea, you got to lay down for her. Okay, train of thought. Can we walk backwards? Yeah, dogs. I worry that they might try to come and get in and dig under the pasture. It hasn't happened yet, but I'm always ready for anything. And I know a scared dog might not do anything to our animals, but I can't help but think, what if it tries to like shack up like in one of our barns or something and hides, and then in the morning when everything's okay, it like wreaks havoc. I don't know, it scares me. So it's a very not easy holiday for us, and it's kind of one where we have to be on and ready to go, but there's also not much that we can do. And so we see the animals struggling and the animals' discomfort, and there's not much you can do. There's really not, because even if you brought, let's say, like Rooster and Phoebe in the house, okay, we've when it gets really bad, we normally do, we brought them in for New Year's and it was horrible, and they still in the house just couldn't calm down. And it's so like, even at that point, no matter what we do, it's just so loud and just so brutal that you just kind of have to get through it. And so I'm not excited about it being a Friday night. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not excited about it at all. My heart goes out to anybody who has PTSD with fireworks, anybody that has animals and is concerned about the fireworks. If you have animals that can be locked up, so if you have animals that can be locked up with this, please do, because I can't even begin to think of how many animals go missing during fireworks. But I'm gonna go ahead and hop off and get some more stuff prepped. I'm gonna go find me some coffee somewhere, because you know I'm gonna be up all night, and just continue getting things prepped and making sure everybody's got a place to be safe and comfortable for tonight should they choose to go in it. You can hear the fireworks. Yes, Angie, thank your husband for his service for all of us. Yeah, the road must be dry enough. Sucks. Oh, I wasn't ready for him to start this early. Okay. That'll tank your mood. Is usually pretty good because there's not a lot of people around there that shoot off fireworks. JL North, they have a little more trouble because there's more houses in the area. Yeah, that's what I had initially thought, that they might be able to do a little more out there. But I mean, I've texted Jamie, I think it would have been on New Year's. I think we talked about it, and she's like, there's like nothing I can do. There is absolutely nothing I can do. And it's like, I know, and y'all don't even have it as bad. But I'm not here to throw my pity party. If you're gonna do fireworks, please enjoy it. I just ask that you think of others around you, and just keep in mind that we don't have to go completely crazy with it. But I think a lot of you on here understand kind of where I'm coming from, and I don't mean it in a mean way at all, but it is frustrating having to navigate that. Who's crying? Who's crying? Oh, it's Noodle. Did the fireworks scare him? Noodle doesn't ever meow, and he's looking. My bedroom window is right here, and they've destroyed the blinds so I can see, and Noodle is right there in the door and was just crying at me. So I wonder, I need to go check on him. But yeah, y'all, stay safe tonight. Keep your animals safe. Happy 4th, and I'll catch y'all next time with another one. Bye, friends. Say bye, Tulip. You say bye? You say bye? Bye, friends.